I am representing the Tamulpur constituency under BTAD, Bodoland People's fielded and sponsored by the Bodoland People's Front. And my position in the party is General Secretary. I was the former General Secretary, and third, as a consecutive term, I am as a General Secretary of the BPF. So earlier we had a electoral understanding with the Congress, and accordingly 2006 government, they formed a government with the Congress, and we had 3 cabinet ministers in the Congress government 2006 to 11, and accordingly the Congress government 2011 again got the absolute mandate, because in the outside of the BTC area, BPF can influence, say about in 24 constituencies. In 24 constituencies, in most of the constituencies are communities, Bodos and the supporters of the BPF. They can influence the electoral politics, the outcome of the result. So accordingly, 2011 Congress got 78 and BPF got 12. We retained the seat, 12 seats, and accordingly one minister was accommodated in 2011 government, and Chandan Brahma was the minister. We were expecting about 2 ministers at least, but that was not, we were not given. So we were a little bit offended, and besides many of the Congress, especially the Andan Doctor, he was not in favor of the BPF joining hands with the government 2011. So we were slowly sidelined, and accordingly in 2014 we withdrew from the government, and we formally, of course, it took time to decide on our part, say about 3 to 4 months, and accordingly we made an understanding with the BJP, and meanwhile we have seen that Congress is not interested in the issues that we put forward, especially the tribal status of the Bodo Kosaris in the Karbi Anglong district, and besides accord implementation and the transfer of the departments like relief and rehabilitation. As per the accord, ELT and the Government of Assam and the Government of India, the 14 departments was to be handed over to the BTC. But this relief and rehabilitation was not, and still is pending. So we expected from the government the implementation of the BTC accord in total, and transfer of the departments, and besides the creation of the new districts and setting up of the offices and treasuries, and sharing of the revenues, like forest revenues, transport revenues, what would be the formula of sharing the revenues. See, in these areas, the government was some led by the Congress. We did not get much favorable response to the government. So, and besides, the Congress was almost 15 years. The incumbency was very much, and we could read in the walls, like writing of the walls was not in the favor of the Congress. It is anti-incumbency is one of the factors, and besides, like in the parallel, we also took up the development issues. We started from the zero, and the last 10 years, the BTC part it could be a lot. So people were again entrusted, accordingly we got a clear mandate in the BTC area. In the whole of Assam, the people were expecting some changes, change of the government, change of the guards, and besides the real and serious governance we were expecting. So people have given that mandate, and we are very much thankful to the people of Assam, and especially the BTC area for giving us the clear mandate. What we feel is there has to be a formula, some common minimum program has to be worked out, because in the alliance there are 3, BJP, BPF and the AGP. Minimum program has to be worked out. Then accordingly I have to set a target say next 3 years, next 2 years, not next 2 months, what could be done, and accordingly, if the minister or chief minister goes to that point to reach that goal, then I think definitely within 5 years, the Assam government or the people of Assam definitely will appreciate, and this alliance will continue to be fruitful in the next after 5 years also. So this will depend, and personally, I don't have any grievances or like or dislike regarding the Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi. No doubt he's an octogenarian, and we especially respect him very much. And with Sanwal ji, and we are expecting a lot from him also. He seems to be very approachable, easily accessible. And since we have the government in Delhi also, so this will be a smooth message. Yes, that factor is we cannot avoid that factor. No doubt, Emanuel Mooshahary worked very hard, and he was one of the men behind to work out the. He in fact was the convener of the steering committee, convener of the election steering committee, and he travelled each and every part of Assam, and he also kept relation with the indigenous and tribal peoples. He brought in the missings, he brought in the rabas, and he was the man behind in the uniting or bringing together all the communities, and we are very much thankful to him, and also the Chief Minister of Assam. And there are many factors behind. I think not only one factor. Ultimate result is this resounding, the mandate